Hello, this is the 20th item of StopFake News, the program that refutes and disproves fake news about the events occurring in Ukraine. Today we are going to discuss what Kyiv journalist Bogdan Butkevich called for in fact, what exactly Vitaly Churkin told about in his interview, and what particular Russian media made up sensational news. July 21, Russian TV channel Live News showed a video fragment from the program of Ukrainian channel Hromadske TV, where Ukrainian journalist Bogdan Butkevich allegedly called for killing residents in Donbas region.
It's not just a depressed region. There are plenty of various problems. But the main point is that there are a lot of useless people. We should treat Donbas region as a resource. It seems to me, of course. I don't have a plan of suggestion of what is to be done and how soon. But the main thing we should do at this point, however brutal it might sound, but there is a group of people who should be liquidated. What Mr. Butkevich stated did not embarrass the anchor woman, not a bit. She listened to the pathetic statement very attentively.
On the same day, another Russian TV channel, Russia 24, made a report referring to the same information. Russian Channel 1 also mentioned Bogdan Butkevich July 21 in its evening news item, highlighting the session of the Verkhovna Rada, though it's nothing but fake news made with the help of video editing. The source of the Russian channel's news is the video entitled Bogdan Butkevich, "Everything is simple, we just need to kill 1.5 million of Donbas residents." That lasts for 49 seconds. But first of all, watching the video, one can notice with a naked eye three perfectly edited transitions. They prove that it's not the full monologue, but only 4 separate fragments of it. Secondly, there is the original interview that lasts for 31 minutes and 52 seconds. Even if one excludes a 7-minute Skype conversation with another journalist that is part of the original report, one can see that comparing to the edited 49-second video, the interview with Butkevich is 20 times longer.
Donbas is not just a depressed region. There are plenty of various problems. The main point is that there are a lot of useless people there. First of all, that concerns economic sector. They cannot be provided with jobs. That is because the economic structure there is so inefficient. It's difficult to imagine, believe me.
The journalist responded to the publication of the edited video, writing on his Facebook page the following: "As for killing a man, it's necessary to kill those terrorists who take up guns and who haven't been willing to make any agreement so far." As the anchor woman Nastya Stanko was listening to Bogdan Butkevich for more than 20 minutes, not 49 seconds, she understood well that he was talking about the terrorists that should be killed and about the 1.5 million of useless people who don't have jobs, respectively. That is why she is so calm during the interview. Thirdly, this interview was recorded April 29, 2014, and the edited video was uploaded to internet July 31, that is after 3 months. Russia's permanent representative to the United States, Vitaly Churkin, held a press conference July 28 in New York City. In his speech, Churkin made several highlight declarations.
I watch TV coverage and news, and today Ms. Pillai announced that the conflict claimed about 100,000 lives among civilians.
It appears that he refers to the report by the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Nevi Pillay. Yet the Commissioner announced not about the 100,000 of perished in Ukraine, but about over 100,000 of people escaping from the area of combat operations to the other regions of Ukraine. Regarding the dead, according to the report issued by the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, as for July 26, since the beginning of the anti-terrorist operation, 1,129 people were killed. The report also emphasizes that armed groups in eastern Ukraine kidnap, detain, torture and execute people, including teachers, students, minors and local political figures. According to the UN data, there are more than 812 hostages. However, as Churkin spoke in English, the information about the 100,000 of killed was referred by an interpreter, whose speech totally muffled Churkin's words. Later, the UN published on its website the original, which proved that the statement was misinterpreted. In fact, Churkin talked about 1,100 of dead. Nonetheless, it was this distorted misinterpretation that was offered to the Russian-speaking segment of the Internet. In particular, TV channel Russia Today published it on its website. Russian newspaper Moskovsky Komsomolets, with reference to German mass media, published news that a Ukrainian pilot of a battle plane Su-25 allegedly confessed that it was he who downed the Malaysian Boeing 777 on its flight over Ukraine. Journalists assumed the news might come as a bombshell. A pilot whose identity was anonymized affirmed that he had brought down the Malaysian plane by means of his gun. Incredibly, but this declaration coincided with the publication of photographs of the holes on the Boeing wreckage, which, following the statement of some experts, would hardly be the imprints of Buk missile, stated the publication Moskovsky Komsomolets. Other insignificant Russian mass media sources also distributed the news. However, this news appears to be nothing but a fake. The website Wahrheit für Deutschland, the Moskovsky Komsomolets refers to, right above the main story, gave a red note in 3 languages, English, German and even Russian, that the material had been borrowed from a satirical German website. Allgemeine Morgenpost Rundschau is referred to as the original source, and the impressum section of the AMR reads, Allgemeine Morgenpost Rundschau is a satirical website. That means that the whole content the website provides contains completely fictional and sometimes even significantly distorted or exaggerated information. If any of the articles accidentally coincide with real events, we have nothing to do with it. Blame it on reality. Recently, mass media, blogs and social networks have been vividly spreading over information with regard to the USA granting Ukraine the status of NATO member without actual NATO membership. The publication uainformed.org informed. The United States Senate passed a bill granting Ukraine, Georgia and Moldova the ally status without actual NATO membership. Now, in case of direct aggression against the states mentioned above, the USA can bring their troops into the countries specified to protect them from external aggression. In fact, this news is fake as well. The bill S-2277, known as Russian Aggression Prevention, that was submitted by Senator Bob Corker on the 1st of May, is in focus. But according to the Congress's website, the project boggled down and hasn't been even considered since then. Moreover, according to estimates by the website govtrack.us that tracks the adoption of bills, the probability of passing of this document is only 2%. Therefore, to conclude, the USA didn't grant Ukraine any special ally status. To learn more fake facts, visit our official website StopFake.org. Thank you for watching our news and your support. You can also follow our YouTube reports. If you do appreciate our project as vital, you can give us your support. All transfer of money details are available on our website StopFake.org. Follow our news. See you.